Hello and welcome to Mythical Meeples. Today we'll be taking a closer look at the Stormlight Premium Miniatures from Brotherwise Games, focusing on the Words of Radiance collection. So within the set we get 7 figures, which are, as you can see on the back here, Adolin, Patton, Wit, Kaladin, Taravangian, Vale and Rock. In an age of storms and war, the Knights Radiance must stand again. Stormlight Premium Miniatures celebrate the unforgettable characters of Brandon Sanderson's epic fantasy series, the Stormlight Archive. Developed in close partnerships with Dragonsteel, these miniatures feature the first ever official designs for many of the book's most iconic characters. The Words of Radiance collection includes Captain Kaladin, Shardplate Adolin, Rock, Taravangian, Vale, Patton, and Wit. Whether you prefer to collect, display or paint these miniatures, they're the perfect way to commemorate the second book of this fantastic series. So without further ado, let's have a look inside the box. So as I said before, we get these 7 miniatures and I'll be taking a look at them one at a time. So here we have Wit, who is one of the more eccentric characters from the books and possibly one of my favourites. I love his sort of helpful, non-helpful character and really like how he's been written. So much detail has just been poured into this miniature. You can see it on the front of his robes here, his clothing, and on the sword. It's a really cool miniature. Even just the hair, and I love what they've done with the base as well. You've got the tiled floor here. Next up we have Vale, who, as we know, is one of Shallon's personas. I love what they've done with her. She is pretty much exactly how I imagined her. Sort of long hair, the white cloak that she's famous for, the boot. She's very much the image of Vale. Sort of very different from Shallon, but at the same time, you can see Shallon in her as well. Next up we have Taravangian. I love Taravangian's character and his development throughout the books, and all the sort of small snippets we get into his character. I love the fawns they've got on his robes, and then you've also got all these books at the bottom of his base just to really sort of reveal who he is as a person. Little bit of a blemish on the top here, but not too worried about that. That'd be quite easy to remove. Next up we have Patton. I think they do an incredible job of capturing Patton. Sort of geometric shapes, the changing whirl of his head. It's really incredible how well they've done this. It's quite hard to sort of imagine what Patton would look like, but I think they have done a really good job of capturing his character. And Patton definitely has some of the best one-liners throughout the books. Next up we've got Adolin in his shard plate. I really love this model, the dynamic posing, the fact that he looks like he's in the middle of dueling, the base that they've got just to really add to that dynamic posing. Such an incredible job. I love the shard plate, I love how it's been designed. It's not quite how I imagine it, but it really works. And again, I really do love the pose they've gone for. This version of Adolin is also available as a painted miniature. A larger one as well if you wanted one for display purposes. Next up we have Rock, who you can clearly identify. You've got the wooden floor of Bridge 4 and the fact that he is cooking, which is one of the things that in a lot few of the rock scenes he is seen doing. I think they've really managed to capture his character really well. I love the fact he's just carrying a ladle. When you see so many of the characters sort of with weapons and stuff, it's just different to see characters not wielding weapons. And finally we have Captain Kaladin. So if you've seen my first video, you'll have seen Kaladin in his Parshendi armour, and in this version we get to see him as one of Dalinor's guards. So again, you've got I love the flowing robes they've got. They really help to capture his character, his defensive stance. I will protect those who cannot protect themselves. And again, this miniature's available in a larger painted form if you wished for one for display purposes. Such an incredible character. I love all the details, like the creases and folds in the clothes, the dynamicness of the posing. Such a cool model. So that is it for today. I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This helps me grow the channel and be seen by more people, and it's good to hear your feedback on my videos as well. If you want to see more from me, head over to mythicalmeeples.com, and if you want to support me in other ways, you can head over to Patreon and support me on there, where you can gain access to extra content, sneak previews and behind the scenes. There's links below in the description for both of those. And just thank you again for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.